Hey, what's up, everyone? I wanted to just quickly share with you guys my new favorite Twink leveling setup. None of this is probably super new. I think a lot of people are already doing this, but this is my first experience with it, and it is super, super broken. I actually think I like this a lot more than Hollow Palm and even more than Kinetic Bolt of Fragmentation, which are both really strong Twink leveling setups. Also, just to set the stage here, this is primarily just for Shadow, Witch, and Templar because we need to use the Brand Masteries, Runebinder, as well as the Runesmith nodes right here. And then later on, we would want to go to Brand Equity as well. So there's a spellcasting Twink leveling setup that is based around Storm Brand of Indecision and Penance Brand of Dissipation. It honestly just feels ridiculously broken, and it's just really fun. If you want to spend a couple divines on your Twink leveling setup and just go really, really fast and just kind of do funny damage. Everyone in chat yesterday was like, what the heck is that damage? The idea here is we're using Storm Brand of Indecision. Is really, really good for clear. It bounces around really, really quickly and just kills everything on the screen. And then for single target, we are using Penance Brand of Dissipation, which will sit on a single enemy and pulse and just do very, very high damage. The great thing is about these Transfigured gems is they still have the base required level of the regular gems. So we can, from level 12, use Storm Brand of Indecision, and from level 28, use the Penance Brand. As soon as you put on these gems, you just feel very, very powerful. Early Act 1, I just did regular rolling Magma, whatever, with some Twink gear for doing some bonus damage. And then as soon as I hit level 12, I put in Storm Brand and was off to the races. For scaling, you want to go for level of lightning spell skill gems, increased lightning damage, increased spell damage, as well as cast speed, because they will pulse more quickly. If you have increased cast speed, more cast speed doesn't work. And then you just want to stack as much flat damage as possible. As soon as you hit level 20, you want to use Replica Tessalio's Signs. The key here is it will add a lot of flat cold damage to your spells and attacks, and then you will be chilling the enemy with your cold damage, which then adds way more flat cold damage. You're getting over 100 flat cold damage added to your character. And you can use the Elemental Damage Catalyst, which I believe is the Turbulent, which will scale both the cold damage to attacks and spells, as well as the against chilled enemies. This makes the 60 to 80 value right here go to 72 to 96. And so as soon as you can put these on at level 20, you get kind of a broken amount of flat damage. And this is what people are using for Rain of Arrows, anything like that. So it's just a crazy broken leveling unique. Because we're doing area of effect and area damage, Replica Karui Ward is best in slot for just running fast and all that. Thrill Steel, more onslaught, just going faster. Also gives us increased cast speed, which is great for our pulsing. As soon as you hit level 36, you put on the Ralakesh Impatience, just endurance, frenzy, power charges. If you have it corrupted with movement speed, this actually ends up giving you more movement speed than a pair of 7 League Steps because of the frenzy charges and the corruption. And then you also get a lot more damage and all that. I was just using a rare pair of gloves until I was able to put this on at level 49. My weapons are absolute trash right now. They kind of don't really matter. Although you can go for like Singularity later on, or just like really big flat damage with level of gems is obviously better. And then I'm using a Darkness Enthroned here with flat damage spells. Just really, really good for scaling that damage on the build. And that's basically it. If you are starting as Templar, Witch, or Shadow, you pretty much want to take all of the elemental damage nodes, rush over to Runebinder and Runesmith. I took the mastery for increased area of effect, more area of effect, more elemental damage. You do want to then go for cast speed, lightning damage, all these nodes right here, as well as then taking Brand Equity. And that's pretty much it. That's all you have to go for. If you're any 3 of these top 3 classes, take these general nodes. I'll share like a skeleton POB, but there's nothing optimized here. You could also take Blast Radius. You can also take Arcane Expanse. They're all fine. Area of effect, spell damage, lightning damage, cast speed. Just go for all of those nodes. It doesn't really matter. We're doing so much damage. We're so twinked out. My gems are actually really, really bad here. I'll in the POB that I share with you guys, I'll optimize this a little bit, but I'll just show you guys really quickly how broken this is. The only auras that I'm using right now are Herald of Thunder and Clarity. For quality of life. Even better would be to fit in Wrath for even more damage, but it does make the mana a little bit tight. If you wanted to do that, I would probably go into something like Sovereignty and just get a a little bit more mana headroom right there. But yeah, all I'm doing is Leap Slam, Frostblink, dropping Storm Brand of Indecision. As you can see, the Storm Brand alone is doing great damage, just killing rares really, really quickly. You can just drop 1 on a screen and run past, and it'll kill everything behind you. And it's all dead. So yeah, that's it. I think this is going to scale absolutely crazy all the way through Act 10. I might need slightly better weapons, but that's kind of it. And then I'll show you the actual single target damage with Penance Brand right here. I'm using Wave of Conviction as well as Connectivity. So drop some Penance Brand, and as you can see, the damage is already really, really silly. Then I'll drop some Penance Brands here, Wave of Conviction, Connectivity. Show up right there, and it's dead. And that's it. Yeah, like I said, it just feels really, really broken. This is not remotely optimized. That's it. It's just twink leveling. You know, there's a billion ways you can do it. It kind of doesn't matter that much. You want to get Oath of the Magi ASAP, level 16 in Act 2. That's when the masters that let you pick the ascendancy start showing up. You want to very specifically have no gems in your helmet or your boots. This will give you 50% all elemental res and 30% movement speed. So you go really fast and your res is capped very easily as well. That's it. If you're going to level up any character, I think that is Topside Tree. Give it a shot. It just feels really broken. You can get through the campaign really fast, and it's really fun. All right, that's it. I just want to share this with you guys really, really quick. I'm going to get back to the Path of Building Learning series. That's I started that series yesterday. If you're interested in that, that will be coming very, very soon. I'm going to be working on that throughout the entire week in a segmented course, so you can kind of pick and choose the stuff that you want to learn through POB. Huge, huge thank you to the folks that signed up to become patrons after seeing that video yesterday. It means a lot. Anyway, that's it. See you guys soon. Goodbye.